Hi. This is Jackstar.
Yeah, that's weird.
I just found where my messages have been going for a while. I call my voicemail. 100 new messages.
To return this call, press 2.
Probably not.
Mark this message as read. Message
Let's see what we got here. Let's find out together.
From 877689872
I don't recognize that number. And they didn't leave a message.
Thank you for being a part of the Citibank family.
Citibank?
We know you're busy.
I'm not a part of the Citibank family, as it turns out.
To log in at www.
How weird. Citibank?
To review your Costco Anywhere Visa card account status, it would be appreciated. If you would prefer
I remember them.
Please feel free to, as it is always.
Let's skip that one.
Archived. Next message from
Who's next?
9704.
Oh, that's my friend Marcy.
I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds like her. Okay.
Message
I guess I'll probably erase that one.
Message from
The number I mean. Oh, there she is again! Cool. I love Marcy. Marcy's a good friend of mine. Honestly. I mean, we have a different age bracket, but still. What's that one? Who? I don't know.
Hey, can you tell Benji to get my car back here?
Who?
Thank you. Bye.
Oh.
To return this call, press 2.
I remember that number.
To mark this message as read, press 7. To keep it as zip, to listen to the message again, press 1. To call the person who called you back, press 2. To hear message details, press 3.
Oh yeah. When did this happen?
To return to the menu, press star. Call from... Received on Thursday, June 16th,
2022.
Oh. So a week ago and a year ago. A year ago and a week. Let's make that as new.
To call the person who called you back, press 2. To hear message details, press 3. Or to return to the menu, press star.
Yeah, let's do that.
Message archived. Next.
Hello. What do we got? Okay, so what I'm doing this winter.
To return this call, press
It's cold.
2.
Is finding out how my phone's been hacked, how my identity's been stolen.
Press 9. For more options, press 4.
I don't want more options unless one of them is cinders.
Next message from
God damn it.
877689872.
No idea. Who?
Thank you for being a part of the Citibank family.
Yeah, that's fine.
Message archived.
Let's
from
take care of that later. There's her again. I remember her.
Message archived.
What? Hello. Hi. I'll try and get a hold of you later. What's next? Hello. Come on, voicemail. Let's get those little dials turning. Hello. You know, Google is really not doing it for me these days. Google, hello. It doesn't speak R2. What? Do I gotta press this button? Nope, that wasn't it. How about that one? No? No! Well, bloody hell. Gosh, I guess I don't listen to the other 93 new messages it said I had. I wonder what they are. You know? Should I just give up and hang up? I guess not. I guess I should just give up. I guess I just won't find them out, and then probably when I call back, they'll probably all be gone. Yeah, I mean, why would I need to get any messages from anybody? Why would anybody calling me be of any interest? To me! Well, what do I care? Right? Come on, they're just people. Who cares if they have something to say? Why would I be concerned? Why would I have any interest? How do I have skin in the game if somebody calling me leaves a message and then I never get it for a year? How much damage could that cause? Really? I mean, it doesn't seem like that even matters. I mean, come on. Yeah, now the voicemail program is hung because some dude up at Benghazi Siberian exchange is leaning on the button saying, "Oh shit, I don't know what to do," because I'm not supposed to hear my messages. Come on, who am I? I'm not. I don't have the cognitive capacity to listen to my own goddamn messages, do I? Cooter. That's my new name. With the 2 zeros instead of O's. Right? It's pretty cool. It's not really new. You know, it's kind of in the. I've been around. You know, whatever. But it's available now. What do we got? Come on, let's go. By the way, that's a speakerphone. It's not very loud, is it? No. They don't want my speakerphone to be very loud. I might, you know.
Please take time to explain yourself. Do not take communication for granted.
You shouldn't. Hello? Oh, now I can't do that. Alright, well, fuck you, Google. That's about all I need to hear to let me know that something is seriously fucking whack. Probably in the country of Denmark, but I don't know where else. Here I am leaving another voicemail. Great. I don't want to leave another voicemail. What do I want to do? That might help if I actually knew what I wanted to do, but I don't have the cognitive capacity required to decide what I want to do. Oh no, it's got to go through some middleman in fucking Bengal. God damn it, whatever.
The Shirley Manson Love Fest continues.
Bitch, baby, child, fucking pink tote.
Astronaut. Exposed to inappropriate levels of solar energy.
Sunlight makes him the world's smartest man.
I know everything! I want that brain. Take it out.
Heat Vision. The motorcycle with the mind of Jack's unemployed roommate. Together they run for their lives. Blocked at every turn. By adventure.
Move out, don't mess around. Move out, you bring me down. Move out, I forget about, don't make the sound and move out.
Now let's just power. For real.
Hello? Does this... Oh, good. Well, that's good. Am I still recording? Wow, I didn't know I could do this. So, hi, I'm Jack. I'm a star. God, forgive me. There's a bunch of stuff going on that I can't talk about. You wouldn't be interested unless you were entirely too interested. So I'm gonna sidestep all that and just not give you my phone number, right? And then ignore all my calls forever and globally blacklist my name and spread rumors amongst everybody that I've ever known that I'm some sort of revolting, vile sleazebag. And then the ones who don't believe that, I'm going to have them kidnapped and injected with hypnotic drugs and forced to watch orientation films from the Karma Initiative or some shit. No, I'm not going to do that. Instead, I recorded this other thing earlier, and I'm hoping it's going to turn out as good as it was to make it, because I think there's a bunch of stuff going on that some people should know about. And you know, in spite of the things that I do know that I'm not supposed to talk about, that doesn't justify globally banning me. It doesn't justify going around to every single person I've ever met and rewriting the narrative. Like, imagine Will Smith getting some red kryptonite in that little flashy stick he's got and going around to every single one of your ex-girlfriends or ex-boyfriends, as the case may be, and flashing them all, and then leaving evidence of the crime that you had just raped them. Like you, not an anonymous you. I mean, you, motherfucker, whoever's listening. Fucking imagine all of a sudden you don't remember anything about a person except they did that. Well, you might have a negative opinion about them. You know, it's just maybe that's kind of the way things work out. Oh, really? Oh, I never heard of that person before, but now I've heard all this. Oh, so I better put them on the shit list. This all happens subconsciously. But a human being anyone doesn't even have control over this process. When connection to the past is lost, control of the future is gained by somebody who's, doing that kind of shit to you. So I just thought you should know that. And then I didn't really want to roll into this other thing. It's going to come in. I'm going to come in kind of hot. Okay.
Fuckface. Yeah. I really get what you're saying, but man, it's just like he's got one of those faces, you know. You just want to fucking punch it. Fucking just every time he looks at you, just want to punch his fucking face. Just bow. And like it's gonna hurt your hand, right? You know.
Bullshit. Anyway, I'll tell you exactly what the problem is. The fucking cops fucked up.
A real hard head and like an ape-like jawline. You know it's gonna fucking hurt, but you can't. You fucking look at it and you just want to fucking punch it. So I'm undecided at this point. I'm not sure what I want to do.
Circle the wagons! Ah!
You can't. Hello, you should be able to hear me now. No, you can't hear me. And if you did before, aren't you special? Doing something a little special today because I don't know. I don't know how to tell you this. Yeah, I don't know how to tell you this at all because. Oh, good. Hi. Yeah, hi. I don't know how to tell you what's going on without, I guess, letting some people in the slammer. I don't fucking know. But I don't have the ability to go live on the other channel, and I have to go live somewhere because I have to watch this thing I'm about to watch. I can't believe it's actually real. I gotta sit through it and find out. And then I don't know if you can hear me, but let's hope you can. Let's see. Let's watch this. No, see, already duplicate stream. Let's see. An advertisement. Except she might be on the left. Nope. Close though. All right. Skip. No. I don't have time for this right now. Okay. What's this? This is streamed a day ago. 33,000 people have seen this before me, except not really because I'm time shifting. It's this thing I do. Listen to him clap. Clapping for court. Yeah. I love it. This may not seem like court, but this is court. You heard me applaud at court before? Well, sometimes I do. Hang on. Oh, God, this fucking guy. Oh, God. 2 weeks.
Thanks for the help.
Right. Oh, nice hat. Oh, nice one. That is a good hat.
Adam Shepard.
I actually don't know what's going on with this.
Thank you.
But there's something going on.
Yahoo Pie. Wow. Yava Pie. I would have never got that one. No. Sheriff David Rhodes. Thank you as well.
We have a need to make sure that you can hear this.
Navajo, I would have got the last one. Navajo, Sheriff David Klaus, thank you as well for being here. God bless you all.
Federal crimes.
We will begin by swearing in our witnesses. If you'd all stand, raise your right hand. Our three witnesses here.
God bless you.
Do you swear or affirm under penalty of perjury that the testimony you're about to give is true and correct to the best of your knowledge, information, and belief, so help you God?
I swear.
Let the record show that each witness answered in the affirmative. We're going to give you 5 minutes. You guys
look at that guy in the middle.
We'll start with Dr. Trenchel.
That is a serious
and we'll go right down the line, 5 minutes, and then the sheriff, and then Mr. Lyons. And pass that microphone. Right. I'll give you a little light tap with the gavel when you get to about 4.5 minutes. But we're going to be, we're amongst friends here. We've got to go a little longer than 5.5 minutes. That'd be fine too. So, Dr.
The gavel.
And thank you again.
Very important.
Thank you, Chairman. Good afternoon, Chairman Jordan and
members
of the committee. Dr. Robert Trenchel, President and CEO of Yuma Regional Medical Center, and thank you for being here in person today to get a first-hand account of the impact that open borders have had on our hospital and community over the past year and more.
Contemporaneous time.
I've been in Yuma for close to 8 years.
Breaking any rules. So it's going to maintain the link. I get to interrupt Jim, what's his nuts, anytime I want.
CEO, and I bring over 30 years of experience in healthcare.
Right, but he's in my past, so it's kind of a divine moment. See how that works? These guys, I'm not going to interrupt for shit. I want to hear what they have to fucking say. And if goddamn YouTube is not putting this out at the same time I'm fucking saying it, they are in a whole mess of goddamn trouble. Get me? Got it?
The closest hospitals that do what we do are located 180 miles away in Phoenix or San Diego. Given our geographic location, our hospital and health system holds a deep responsibility of keeping local families close to home for care whenever possible. For many who live here, traveling out of town for care is simply an unbearable challenge. They depend on us to be here. Our mission to meet the needs of the community is always in the forefront of every decision. I also want to acknowledge the work and heart of our staff at Yuma Regional Medical Center, who continue to work and care for patients each and every day. They provide the same high level of care for every patient. We do not treat anyone differently, and we take pride in that. If your mother or grandchild walks through our doors, or if a migrant walks through our doors, they will receive...
Do I need to fucking record this?
...the same level of care.
Get it together.
We've had a significant increase in the number of migrants crossing the border into our community. Our hospital saw an increase in the number of migrants seeking care beginning late fall, early winter of 21.
You know, they might actually. Okay, so now I'm going to pause this guy audibly. Okay, he's still going. I don't need to hear that part because I'm going to have to listen to that again when I listen to it the second time. Because that's how that shit works.
Our hospital emergency room in a multitude of ways. Some patients come to us via Border Patrol, who typically release them from custody upon arrival. Other patients walk in, take taxis. Some even come by Uber. As I've said, we're the only acute care hospital in the area, which means diversion to another facility is not an option. Some migrants come to us with minor ailments, but many come in with significant disease. We've had migrant patients.
This will all clear up.
I appreciate the opportunity to address this committee regarding the status of our southern border from the perspective of our community and local law enforcement. I've served our border community for over 38 years with the Yuma County Sheriff's Office, and prior to that as a member of our military, serving in the United States Marine Corps, stationed here in NCAS Yuma.
Okay, so this production, it's currently interdicted.
Located within Yuma County.
Imagine that.
I've always been a genuine believer in my oath of office to protect my country.
Is that why? Oh, it allows us to open up another hospital bed. What prevents you? It allows us to open up another hospital bed. What prevents you?
Country, and now Yuma County is a duly elected sheriff for the past 11 years. I'm an active member of the Arizona Sheriff's Association, currently serve as an executive committee member for National Sheriffs. I'm board member and past chairman of National Sheriff's Association Border Security Committee, executive board member of Western State Sheriff's Association, and an active member of and past chairman of the Southwestern Border Sheriffs Coalition. All of these associations share three objectives: public safety, national security, and addressing humanitarian issues in our communities. In my submitted brief, I have shared with you all an overview of Yuma County and the history of our border. I have personally experienced the good, the bad, and the ugly of being a border county. Unfortunately, my office has always had to deal with border-related crimes, death investigations, and the smuggling of illicit drugs, humans, weapons, and cash by our transnational organizations, the cartels. I am proud of our relationship with our federal, state, and local law enforcement partners that serve our communities. I do want to take this opportunity to thank our Customs and Border Patrol officers and agents who have worked tirelessly and diligently to protect this great nation. And I also want to thank all my fellow sheriffs that stand united for the rule of law and the protection of their communities. And finally, I want to thank my constituents for their patience and support in a time of crisis and disarray. To best understand my presentation, you need to understand where we were 2 years ago. My county was one of the safest border communities and counties based on our collective governmental efforts, messaging, and yes, delivering 100% consequence delivery and enforcement efforts against the criminal element supported by the rule of law. Apprehensions by Border Patrol were an average of roughly 40 a day. When the policies of this administration changed, our federal agents immediately averaged 200 a day, then 400 a day, to over 1,000 a day in apprehensions along the river corridor. Wow. The citizens of Yuma County and law enforcement face a huge migrant crisis along the river corridor. Last federal fiscal year, you've heard, there were 310,000 give-ups. So far this federal fiscal year, we are currently at 93,000 in Yuma County. We had 28,000 known gotaways last federal fiscal year in the east part of our county alone, and so far 5,000 this federal fiscal year. Yuma County is an agricultural community supplying 90% of the winter leafy greens to the whole of the United States during the winter season.
The Shirley Manson Love Fest continues.
Hi.
Me
how's that sound?
Towards Jeff to have some kind of romantic dalliance, and it's like, I'm not interested. You know.
This is Jack Star. That's LB.
The story. I mean, that's all there is to it. She
no, well, there's my commentary. She can't hear me.
Flirt with him,
supposedly.
Get his attention, and make
Who wants to do what? What in the name of the living Christ?
Trying to make a little.
This is how you people spend your time.
This wasn't going to happen. And
you're reprobates, all of you.
I have certain things that I want in my life, and I don't want to pursue a guy that's halfway across the country that's taken and has child, and it's just no, it's not my thing.
Taken with child, huh? Who's that?
No.
Who?
That was the thing.
That was it.
More to it.
Yeah. Who are they talking about?
For her, so everything that's going on.
I think there's some serious corruptions in the SIG intel strength.
She told anybody who would listen to her.
Who?
Oh my God, I just can't take it. This is stressing me out. I'm going through a divorce. I've got all these problems. I can't take it. And so me, the fixer, always wanting to solve things, it's like, okay,
clearly.
Then just tell them, stop it. So I'm getting irritated, and I've got a short fuse and a temper, and I was getting frustrating.
A bit.
Stories. She's been hearing it. It's like you're telling me the story, and it's like, wow, this is really something else.
Oh my God.
Yes, I listened to it. Yes, I was hearing the information.
Is it time to drink?
I was a friend of hers. I would
Oh, Jesus.
take her calls, her texts. We would talk about different things. And
you can do that?
She's telling me that, she's got this complicated love triangle going on.
What?
And she implicated everybody. She said that Antonio was after her, that Evelyn was trying to set Antonio up with her. She didn't know what to think about it.
What the fuck?
And that they were a match. They're trying to do a personality test. And,
oh, Jesus, Lord, what Christ.
She was very possessive.
Just shoot my duck.
Over Jack. She did not like the fact that.
Am I chirping?
So that's right. I mean, but that much I can tell you.
Say Tibet or daiquiri.
Taking the information.
Oh God. This is why you read the disclaimers at the bottom of the emails. Okay.
And telling us all these salacious things that were going on.
This is the crisis on Infinite Worlds come to life.
And yes,
it's dumb.
Girls were chatting.
Nevertheless, millions of children have dreamed about this moment all over the world.
Bitchy about it.
Realm.
And we were pointing the fingers, and we were doing the thing.
Oh, are you pointing fingers? Are you? Okay.
Which is
let me know how that works out. Oh, it sounds like fun.
We were saying we were having a reunion. Okay, and I've said this very clearly. That I got so far into this that
at least I got a roof.
Mistakes. And
everybody forgive her right now.
Grown
she's fine.
Come out.
Seriously, this one's fine.
I'm going to tell it again. I'm going to keep going with this story because it's important for people to know that Pandora continues to lie. And she's got a whole playlist of people coming out, left, right, and center, talking about all the lies that she's told.
I kind of hung up on Pandora last night.
And there's
I came on. I could not handle it.
Talking about everything she's done. She hasn't changed at all.
Jesus.
So, okay, so this is back in the day when
sorry for my blasphemy.
She was getting all this information, and then
I truly am.
Look, irritated with Trio.
Don't worry about it, right?
At the same time, it'd be a really good idea if you made a channel of your own. And I said, yeah.
She actually calls this person and says, "Be a good idea for your channel." Really?
So I'm not to say she forced things.
Did you include a pop-up book of instructions?
Oh, she made me do it. No. Okay, that's what Miller would paint the picture. That's
Miller.
Oh,
this is so dumb.
She was forced to do this. No, nobody forced me to do anything. I did.
Clearly.
Things.
Everything's her own free will. Clearly. Yeah. There's no duress here.
Channel. It was stupid.
Fucking,
and so I did.
Right.
I was having fun with it.
Is that code? Is that some kind of fucking code?
Here's my karma,
I guess so.
I'm paying for it.
Whatever.
And so, yeah, I made some
So
silly little videos about the
this parallel
Pandora
timeline. You know, I'm going to call for a merger. Here's my gavel.
And it was awful. I took it down.
Oh.
As far as Gary goes, after Gary
all it
for
takes.
9 months, well, let's set the record straight on that too.
Really?
Gary was after everybody. Gary was losing his mind.
Tell me more.
Literally, the guy was having issues.
I love Gary.
You know, it was a huge thing. Jeff B was at ground zero of the thing, and I was upset with him because he was a fed sitter, and it's like, do something. You know, this
Fed
is
sitter?
ridiculous.
What the fuck is a fed sitter?
There were accusations,
Google that.
horrible accusations, coming from all sides. And it was Thanksgiving, I remember. I was there, I wasn't present. But I heard...
Worst holiday.
Gary came in the chat, and Howie Cat saw it, and he said that
Never met the man.
Live was going to make him slit his wrist or something to that effect. And
that sounds
Howie
dramatic.
Cat saw it. He didn't recognize the avatar, but he did kind of. He saw Gary's avatar. And then he told Pandora later.
This is real life, folks.
Catch it. Until she talked to Howie Cat. But they realized, and there was a problem.
State of the art. Thank you.
Complimentary letter. So from what I understand, and she shared everything with me. I need to see the letters, what's going on.
Sometimes things get garbled.
She shared the letters with me,
and sometimes I talk over them because you're not supposed to hear it.
So 180. So for him to go from the beginning of November saying how much he admired her and
all this coverage,
he thought she was lovely and funny and interesting, and she was. She does have a way about her that is
well,
she has a good way of
so do you,
an
honey.
audience. Unfortunately, it's with a lot of shenanigans.
Well, who amongst us?
So I understood from what I read that Gary was not influenced by Pandora. She was not putting thoughts into his head to think certain things about people.
How do we know there wasn't magical involvement?
That's what I
that's right, there is. Hi, that's why I'm here.
Wasn't hurting anybody. Certainly wasn't influencing.
Well, let's just say people have been hurt.
Or so I thought. Again,
skip over the
I don't know the full truth
details.
because I'm not her head, and I don't know the conversation she had with
See, this one's smart. I like that.
I don't know if they communicated via messenger or what else, but the story went
telepathy.
And he decided to say
possible semaphore hands.
That Pandora was putting bad thoughts into his head out of the
bad thoughts. You know, Pandora, the Pandora I know, I haven't seen for a while. I got nothing but love in my heart for that person. Don't know what they're doing these days. Haven't heard from him for a while. I've nothing but love.
That he made it up, that he misinterpreted that, was part of
that doesn't sound like Pandora.
I don't know, his psychosis or whatever he was going through at the time.
I'm not psychotic at all.
Things and
no doubt this one's been spending time with those, dude.
I realized that there was a lot of
what better use of one's late middle age?
And I was standing by her side.
Well, that's nice.
But I didn't know that at the time that
yeah,
she was pinning me in this really strange little love triangle.
Yeah.
And I don't know the story from Scott Black and Evelyn. I don't know what she told you.
Oh God. Well, it's about Louis.
What she said about
who I have come to terms with, by the way.
There's nothing coming from me that was saying, ooh, I've got the hots.
Do I miss him? No.
Oh my God, I want this guy. There was nothing coming from me
right.
that I was sending messages to Pandora.
I'm sure. And if there had been, they would have been insulated. Listen to that thing. Hear that mess up? Breaker 19. Breaker 19. We turn the squelch down to 42. This is what I gotta deal with, folks. How far away could she be? Like, what the fuck? I can leave. I can just write a letter to the court. Hey, I gotta go. I'll see you later. Bye. They're not gonna give me any shit at all. They'll be fucking happy to see me go at this point. They'll hand me a fucking bouquet of roses and a fucking crate of canned meat from Hickory Farms on the way out the border.
Woman who was just
what?
No.
Is she beside herself? Okay. Well, that's cool.
I hate to keep ragging. I'm sorry, it just wasn't that way.
I got nothing better to do than to talk to this person. You're sicko. Well, you could call 1-800-JACK-STAR, and one of our trained operatives will be happy to talk to you instead of these fucking people. I mean, what the fuck? Honestly, it's a pitiable world we inhabit.
Honor and respect the privacy of their conversations. Why did she have to share everything with Mary, Howie, and me?
Who? Really? Those two? Where's Megan? I can't believe this shit. Thankfully, I can't hear it. See, and that's why I'm certainly qualified to be a trained diplomat. I know better than to ask about this shit. Whatever the hell's going on, I can't hear. Yeah. I don't. I'll ask about Esther, but I wouldn't ask about the other names that I've just already forgotten.
No, and I realized when I crossed the line, it was like,
that's not Esther.
I'm done.
I like Esther. She's nice.
I just said I'm done. And
smart, clever, funny.
And say, hey, LB, when are you gonna make your next
breathlessly
video?
intelligent.
You gonna make another video? Come on, make another video.
They're probably rivals, sure. Hello, hi, McFly. Let's go. Come on, more signal. Well, maybe the connection to their shadow world is lost to us. Hard to say these days. I don't know. We definitely did the satellite lose Earth lock. No. Here we are on Earth. Seriously, where the person? Oh, here we go. Live with StreamYard. Lies, Dan, Lies, and Statistics. 57 subscribers. 5 watching now. Started streaming 15 minutes ago. Dial up. Up. Not even. I'm not the only one. We got Spoofer. Masked. We have Scott Black. We have Jason Collin taken off. That's interesting. We have Super Serial, who's waiting with breathless anticipation for me to figure out how to get through to him. Tam Stanley, and then these are not the usual crate of monkeys. By the way, I don't know who else. Wait, did that just happen? Be right back. Can you hear? No sound. Sound check. Yeah. And here I am there, and then never heard from again. Yeah. The reasons for this are many and varied. Right. Let me see if I can explain. Give that a like. Oh, cool. Hi.
StreamYard's booted me.
Well, that's weird, isn't it?
Just let me know.
Can you hear me yet?
You're waiting for Millicent. Who's
Can
Millicent?
you? Millicent. Well, sure, I could be that.
Can you hear
But
me?
I can hear you.
No, it's not dial-up. It's just a shitty connection right now.
Yeah, totally.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Crap.
Yeah.
Can you
It's
hear
actual.
me?
I can.
You can hear me. Okay, thank you.
I can.
All right. So where
I can. And I can text.
Okay.
I can do all kinds of shit. See, and I can do that.
I
see, that's good.
Deleted my channel.
Probably good.
I had the LB channel, the little B logo. Yeah, you can hear me. Okay, I think the mic is halfway out now.
It's a loop back.
I deleted my channel. She spotting me. Oh, make
time
another
travel
video, make
orbit.
another video. Yes, she does that. Yes, she prods people behind the scenes. Yes, she needles. Yes, she
That's fine.
is talking to people behind the scenes.
That's fine.
Getting information, sending information. She will say to everybody publicly, I'm not involved, I have nothing to do with it, but she has everything to do with it. She's
right.
She's a disgusting liar.
Oh,
and what I learned was that oh, you're getting nudes. Okay. That's a good line. Touche. That's funny. How come you didn't send me any nudes? All right. Damn. Okay, I lost my train of thought. Okay, so anyhow, I'm clearing my name. Listen, I'm not part of any love triangle, never was. You know, more power to Evelyn and Jeff. May they be happy forevermore. I've washed my hands of that, okay? I've apologized to them privately, publicly. Yes, I screwed up by making parodies of them. Oh, the parody. Okay, let's talk about the video or the audio that she got. So in the midst of her, oh my God, I can't take it anymore. And now, and she's talking about just how bad it was getting. She's getting all this information. I mean, it was like All My Children, daily soap opera. Oh, who called her next? Who texted her next? And she's always begging for my attention.
Seriously.
Oh my goodness! I really
and there's question.
It was bad. It was just a lot of drama, right?
Well, fuck, whatever.
Less the drama. Okay.
Right.
No, I'm not playing it. It won't be played. Okay, I know that the audio is out there, but okay. Parody. It was a bad parody. It was a bad idea. Let's see. So again, she is so up your butts about your relationship and what you and Evelyn are telling her and what Antonio's telling her. And she's distributing all this information to all of us. So I got the diarrhea of love. And it was like, I can't take it anymore. And so I made the parody video. No, there's something else going on. So okay, back up to December, January. There was email exchange of me saying, "Do something, get off the fucking fence." And there was another, video about, or not a video. What am I saying? An email. Okay, there was an email exchange of just random shit about. I don't know, I made some kind of crack about Angie's idea of, I don't know, she's talking about some kind of thing for your dog or something, and I was being bitchy about that. So I think I sent like 3 emails back and forth, and that was it. Now, I had a CRM at the time. Okay, so very good CRM. If anybody wants to keep track of their accounts, you should invest in HubSpot. So HubSpot has this feature that will alert you every time one of your prospects opens your email. So, you set yourself up with HubSpot. You have like an introductory email when you're sending out information to a potential client, blah, blah, blah. You have these templates set up. So when you're prospecting and when you're looking for clients or retaining clients or wanting to keep track of current accounts, it's amazing. It's a really great program. And part of the program is that it will alert you every time one of your clients opens up your email. Well, lo and behold, when I was setting up HubSpot, in the beginning, when you click OK, I was like click. It was like Rodney just click. So I clicked all the accept buttons. What I didn't realize is I accepted HubSpot on my personal email. And I didn't, I don't have many people looking at my personal emails back and forth until I had sent the communication out to Jeff B about some random shit. Click. And my phone's in my pocket. Ping, ping. Will vibrate. Ping, ping, ping. And I'm telling Pandora, this is shit. He's looking at these emails an awful lot. What is going on? And so, little did I know that he was playing a gag on me. I guess he knew that I was annoyed that, I guess she told him, because, she's got a big mouth, she probably told him, she's just saying you're opening her emails all the time. So he just turned on the gas on that one, and I made a video. I made another parody video about it. I made a parody video about. I showed the amount of times each email.
Is this real world or exercise?
And it was. We were bordering on 250 times between December and March or April. Finally, I think I put that video out in April.
What year?
And at that point, in March, I'm going, what the fuck? It's like, ping,
no, I don't.
Ping, 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 ping.
When you say and I don't.
All the day long or at night, it's just like throwing my phone into the bathroom. But I don't want to hear it. turn the volume off. And so I told her, so I'm going to make a parody video. And so I made that video about
it practically parodies itself.
In this email. And I just thought, it's so weird. It's so weird. We only communicated like 2-3 times. This is very strange. So
is it?
You know, we were joking around about that, and I said, I'm going to embarrass him. I'm going to make a video teasing him. She goes, oh yeah, that would be great. That would be great. Make everyone jealous. Go on.
What?
So silly me. I made a parody video, which now has been turned into Rubini saying I'm into rough sex and soft porn. Like, oh my God.
Who's what?
No.
To be fair, I haven't heard that.
Porn, and it wasn't a porn video. It was a parody video. Gone bad.
So
I was
bad.
making fun of the
I haven't seen it.
I was opening up the emails, and I was just, acting sexy and like, yeah.
She does that?
I see you're opening the email. Just she's got the audio. She'll probably play it for all of you. So whatever. Mention it all, Pandora. Mention it all. Go ahead, Rubini. Mention it all, because you two.
I thought this was Rubini.
Two sides of a coin. So that's what it was. It was just making fun
I can handle either Rubini. It's fine, including Rubini Jr. or Juniorette or whatever her name is.
And the whole thing with her getting all the information.
All Rubini. I'm cleared. Why do you think I became a diplomat?
And I was going nuts about it. It's like, I'm done. I can't take this anymore. It's driving me crazy. So I made the parody video.
What year?
And then after that, I started really looking at her sideways, because I'm realizing now that she's talking. She's telling two stories. She's believing me, or she's sympathizing with me, and then yet she's going to Jeff and Evelyn and telling them a different story about me. So, and I don't know exactly what she told you, and this is the part where it's like, at a certain point, I don't care, I just don't care.
No, I don't know.
I didn't care after that, and I really just started to wash my hands of my friendship with her when I realized that she was bad-mouthing me. And this is what she does to her friends. So you think that she's a trusted friend, you think that you can go to her and talk to her.
Since I didn't hear about it.
You can, but just know that everything that you tell her, she's going to hold it against you, save it for a later date, and twist it to suit how she wants to portray things.
Isn't she a court-ordered thing?
So she wants to portray me as some sex star, woman who's just after a man in Ohio that's married and has a child.
Well, not anymore.
No, that's not the case.
Right, yeah.
But that's the way she wants to portray it. So she thought that was a great idea to come after me. And here's somebody, it's like,
how'd that go?
I thought,
these are legitimate questions.
Horrible to her, and I was coming at Gravy K, and I was coming at Dee Dee, and I was coming at everybody, and Angie, and I'm calling them, all, you're all horrible, awful, hateful people.
No, that's beside the point.
I was just defending her. Oh, and that got me in trouble too, because I defended Pandora so much that Rubini was like, "You defend Pandora more than you defend me." Oh, Jesus.
What?
So,
who? Sorry, that was vague, needlessly vague.
I just I saw her for what she was. I saw what she was doing, and I started looking at this, like opening my eyes and going, "Oh my God, she's playing everybody. She's playing Jeff and Evelyn. She's playing Howie Cat. She's playing Miller. She's playing Mary, and
No,
I don't want to have any part of it anymore." And I just saw it for
really.
what it was.
Well, I can see that.
And then, lo and behold, at that time, Rubini enters my life at the same time. Because now he's
now what year was this?
Videos, right? And he's writing comments to me. He's still pining away for grapefruit, right? So he's writing me and calling and telling me to go.
Wait, Rubini's pining for grapefruit.
It's like, who the fuck is this crazy person? Get away from me.
For serious.
And he sends me this, like, the first email he sends me was, I don't do drugs. I'm Catholic. I don't eat meat. I don't smoke. I gave up smoking for Lent. I don't smoke. You know, he's trying to appeal to me, knowing that
him or you?
He must have studied me and realized that I don't smoke. I don't.
Okay, well, drugs,
I don't
somewhere.
Eat meat.
Is this the paladin?
You know, so
is this the judge?
Out all the points of
I don't know.
Really, you don't smoke? Oh,
there's one around here
you
somewhere.
don't do drugs? Okay, that's good. Oh, you don't.
Did this one used to smoke, or is there a virginal version?
Okay, great. No. Lie.
Metatron wants to know.
Everything out of his mouth from the get-go was a lie. So
the male Rubinis tend to be fairly mendastic. Why?
What year was this, Jack Star?
Yeah, yes, please, thank you.
This is 21. This is January. Am I right? Was this because let's see, I was with Rubini all last year. 22. So this is 21. Shit, time flies.
I don't mean to be laughing at you. I'm sorry. I'm giggling at something else.
I wished you a Merry Christmas. That's right. I did. So, I mean, you could testify to the fact that there was no wanton woman over here who was sending you hot, sexy emails. No, that was
no, there wasn't.
It was a parody video. It was stupid. I made a mistake.
Here we have two people here. I assume she's not there with those.
Like I said, Pandora wants to paint me as some narcissist that, you know, I'm some.
So Pandora's Rubini.
Well, yeah, I'm probably a weirdo, and I'm probably a little crazy, but I'm not a narcissist.
No,
I have a heart, and I feel bad when I screw up. Yeah, no hot, sexy emails. Exactly. It was just a stupid video. It was a stupid video, and boy, am I mean, did I shoot myself in the foot with that one? Because, you know, I said to her at one point, I was editing the video, and I said, "Oh God, you know, this just seems too much. I'm going to delete this first one. This is really kind of raunchy. I can't do this one." She said, "Oh, let me listen." "Oh yeah, now I'll keep it. I'm going to send it super." I said, "No, don't send it to anybody. Delete it. The bitch saved it, and she used it and put it up on the screen. Oh, and then, yeah, anybody who wants to be her friend, okay, what she does is she will do a solid for you, some way, somehow. She will make you think, oh, wow, she's really trusting. Wow, she's really nice. She's really been nice to me. She's been so kind to me. Okay, so she'll do that for you. But meanwhile, behind the scenes, she's taking the information that you give her, and it might be something that you're going through, a struggle, and she's going to bring that up. She's either going to expose your emails, she's going to reveal it to her other friends in confidence. So anything that you tell her, guess what? It's going to 3 or 4 other people. And nothing is private with her. She just did, she's, you know, I guess what, she's on hour 5 on her live right now. No, super serious. I am not doing that ever again. So the things that she would do would just be to gain your confidence, make you think that she's a trustworthy friend. Well, on the contrary, she's just using all that information against you. And then what she'll do is she'll innocently bring stuff up on her panel. And, you know, and the thing that gets to me is that she'll say, you know, I never did anything to her. She says that about every friend that leaves her. She said it tonight. I don't know. I haven't done anything to her. You want to know why people leave you? Because you do shit to every friend you've had.
That's terrible.
So I know what you've done to me. I think it was pretty shitty of you. I know what you know. I know the part I played in that, hearing the information, and yes, nobody forced me to listen to it. I did listen to it, and it's one of those things where you are trying to be her friend.
Which one? Probably not.
Trying to think of the right thing to say, and at the same time, I'm listening to this going, oh my God, you know, what, you know, what do I do? What do I say? And I just listened. I listened, and again, like I said, I will admit it. You know, we were 2 gossipy women behind the scenes. Going, you know, we were gossiping about it.
We're past that now, aren't we?
That's wrong. So I will admit, I'm not gonna play innocent like I'm some angel. No, I had my hand in it, and So I do have secondhand cringe when I see a live and I see other people doing the same shit. Because I've been there. I know what it's like, and it's not a good place to be in. So yes, I do have secondhand embarrassment for some of you out there who are doing things that you shouldn't be doing. So that's my story. You know, that's it. I'm coming clean with what I've done, what parts. Yeah, you still have the emails, okay? So, you know, I think the thing that I felt the most regret for was the part I played when she was at her wit's end. She said she was suicidal. And I talked to Howie, and I said I'm really worried about her. And it was a time when there were like 5-hour lives going on with
whatever. Every single person, but that's not you.
Face blue smiling.
Every single person.
What is that?
Going straight to hell.
Is that
Can't do anything
is
about
that really Pandora?
No.
The thing that she did was, I'm going to talk about the time when you said, LB, I just don't know what to do. They're all talking about me. I don't think I can survive this. And it was on a certain creator's panel. Wow. She was a marriage and family counselor. And I was upset that this marriage and family counselor was talking on a panel with all these ladies all criticizing her. And I just thought, oh, this is awful. Now, the information she fed me was that this therapist was talking to her offline.
Wow.
You know, privately. And was giving her advice. And I thought, well, this is awful. Here she is on panel. And again, she was feeding me fake information. So Dana was not counseling her. Pandora was fluffing up the story for sympathy, which is what she does. The other night, I reached out to her via email because I knew she and Rubini were going to do some panel and go at Spoof. And Spoof doesn't need this crap thrown her way. And I was upset about that. And I reached out to her and I said, how could you do a panel with him, knowing that he's doxed you, he's treated you like crap, and here you are befriending him, you know? And I knew at the time she was going through something with her family member. And the first thing I said to her was, I understand something is happening in your family, and you have my sympathy, and read this later when you're able to, but you need to read this and understand this. You know, I reached out to her saying, don't do this panel. So, you know, she probably exposed the email, and I don't care because that's who she is. She exposes everything that anybody ever sends her. So,
Weird.
Let's see. Do I have the ability to block her? If you're doing anything out of line, Pandora, you will be blocked.
That's the troll.
So, yeah, the thing that I regret the most was when she was telling me that she would not survive this beating she was taking on panel from these ladies. She was upset about it, and I was very sympathetic to her, and I felt awful. And I reached out to Howie and I said, what can we do? What can we do to help her? And I thought, from what I heard, and I believed you, Pandora, I believed her when she told me that she was suicidal and that Dana had counseled her privately. And now Dana was up on panel destroying her with these other ladies. And it was all a lie. Dana had never counseled her privately. So she used that for sympathy, and she said, I just don't know what to do. I'm not going to survive this. And I was giving her the tools to say, this is what you do. You handle it privately. You don't do it online. You're going to survive this. And yes, I told her to report Dana to her board. And I said, this is how you do it. I didn't report Dana. I gave her the tools to do it. I said, this is how you do it. If this really happened, pursue it. She would not pursue it. And you know why she wouldn't pursue it? Because
it was bullshit.
But she told me a lie that she was counseled by Dana offline.
Jesus, was she really?
And that now Dana was on this panel trashing her.
Wow.
So here I am listening to this again. Well, this is pretty bad. Well,
that makes him
lesson number
accomplices.
one is
Which is fine, you know.
Hold off on doing anything. Don't do anything. It wasn't my business to intervene, you know, even though I felt bad for her, and I certainly didn't want to see this woman commit suicide.
Oh, God, I know,
she's attempted suicide before, so I knew it happened before. Now, other people are going to say, well, it was just a little Sharpie mark. I don't know that. You know, when she says she attempted it, I believe her.
Oh, yeah, she has.
And I felt bad. I didn't, you know, I was getting emotionally invested in her problems, which is a problem.
Wow.
You know, I'm thinking,
honestly,
I'm worried for her.
On the bright side, I look great.
I don't think she understands how much that people cared about her. Is this really... Pandora is saying, but is any of this really important anymore? Oh, hell yes, Pandora. It is so important, and you know why? Because you haven't changed. You haven't changed. You are the same nasty, hateful, evil person that will twist the story on people to hurt people. You hurt people.
When narcs attack.
I was there for you. I was invested in you emotionally. I felt bad.
I'm ready for Shark Week on.
I knew you were going through. I knew you were going through so much. You were going through a divorce. You were going through all this. But little did I know that behind the scenes, you were getting Angie involved to come after Spoof. I didn't know that. I didn't know that you had Sweet Wheat doing all these things for you.
What?
You know, I became...
What are you people doing?
Okay? So anybody out there who's her friend right now, just realize, you know, there's been people that have been there before you. You think you're her friend. Oh, she's so nice to you, isn't she? She's done something good for you. Just watch out. That's all I have to say, because your time is coming. As Sweet Wheat told me, and I was so mean.
Me or her?
I really gave her the riot act.
Honestly.
I was awful. I was a horrible human being to all these ladies who I thought were just, you know, disgraceful. And so I became the bully. Here I was,
hazardous.
Sympathetic and feeling for her.
Perhaps.
You know, that she didn't deserve.
I got the shield, so I'm sure we can take it.
It was a very hard time, LB. I'm not friends with anyone right now.
Oh my God! Sorry.
Poor thing. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Right?
Such a shame nobody likes you.
Sorry. What?
Oh, sweet girl. I'm so sorry to hear
exuberant.
that. No, I'm not. Remember, I'm a little bitch, right?
No.
Okay.
Aren't you like? She's like.
I can be nice, but when you push me and when you lie about me, watch out, because then, you know, the gloves are off. And
I don't think I've lied about this person ever.
I've laid off of you for a very long time, but you came after Spoof. You and David, and this is why this story is important. This is why I bring up
Pandora and David, they did that.
Because again, she tried to help you at your worst hour. You had lied about cancer.
Right.
You had shut up.
So this Pandora is Tootsie. Is that it?
I don't want to see that.
She accused me of being an anti-Semite once. Anti-Semite once. That's weird. Weird how to say that.
You,
Sally sells seashores down by the anti-Semite shore. No, it's hard to say too.
Mock? You want me to mock you like you've mocked me over on your panel for the last 3 hours? Get ready.
What's that? I got to hear that.
Get ready.
What link? I have not heard this woman mocked ever. I want to hear what that is.
You had everybody crying about you. You had critters in tears.
Really?
She loved you like a daughter. You had people who cared about you. Same as you had people who cared about you in your Discord. Those ladies cried for you. They liked you. They cared about you. You get people to care about you. Do you realize that?
Really?
Do you realize that you are likable? People want to like you.
Pandora?
And you fuck them over every single time.
How? Weird.
No, Pandora. People being on panel. Come on, panel, because they are your friends offline. These are the people you talk to offline. These are the people who you stabbed behind the back offline.
Weird.
These are the same people who, when you said, hurry, hurry, in your text, hurry, would come up on panel.
Who said that shit?
These are the people who you woke me up in the middle of the night.
Who?
And that fucking Gary, yes, Gary, we're okay now, but you know I'm saying
I'm not even doing that.
You were Lost Boy. And I got accused of being Lost Boy.
Oh my God.
And Pandora, you kind of pushed that narrative too. You did a lot of shit to me. I got accused of being a lost boy. How is that?
Wow.
You started pushing the story that I was lost boy. No, Gary was lost boy. He admitted it.
No.
I knew he was a.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
And
Oh,
yes,
interesting.
I rode his ass because I wasn't going to let him go.
Interesting.
It's like he's behind us. I know he's
I wonder
got problems.
it's great that I have a security clearance.
I don't have any addictions. Oh, I shouldn't say that because, you know, I'm a coffee addict. Okay, so yes, I just lied. All right, there you go. You got my lie. I do like coffee. I do like sweets, so I have a sugar addiction. I have a coffee addiction, but I don't have a drug addiction. So you have to eat to survive. You don't have to drink coffee to survive, but you do have to eat. And so
I'm not laughing
when I
at you.
stress out, you know, what's better than cheesecake when you're stressed, right?
Sex.
So anyhow, you know, I like the guy a lot.
No, she can't hear me.
And I believed in him.
Oh, really? Who did you
I knew
believe
that
in?
he had gone through some hard times, and that he was, again, here I am feeling sympathy for somebody's story. You know, I understood the story of what happened.
Is it always this way?
And that he was being maligned and mistreated, and
That's been going around.
you know, so I understood all that. You know, to be accused of rape when it didn't happen is just the most malicious thing you can do to a man. I thought that was
What are the definitions?
unfair for the men in this community to do that story out there, and to enjoy.
Yeah, how'd that go so far? And who came up with that anyway?
I'm not going to get
Well,
into the story,
what about the other 5 incidents that you probably haven't heard about?
So,
Legit.
you know, I felt
I can tell you
that
stories.
he was going through that. And again, he was saying, let's pull away. Let's not be part of this. Let's
He
get
was
away from
saying,
YouTube.
wait.
From all this bullshit. And I
David
said,
was
yeah,
telling
let's
you
do
that.
it. Let's just
What?
get away from it. Let's
Really?
you know,
Really?
start
Really?
planning our own stuff. And
He was saying that to you. I don't
was-
buy that. I don't buy it. No.
trying to build something with him.
Well, you
And,
certainly did. You certainly
I knew
have
he
built
was
something.
struggling, and I wasn't going to reveal what his struggles
Well-
were. It's, you know,
Well, please don't. Yeah, by all
I
means,
support
just
him.
gloss right over that. That'd be great with me.
in being there for him, but nothing was ever good enough for him. Nothing was ever right. He would always criticize.
Well,
him.
that is the trouble with
I
obsessive megalomania.
fought more
It does
for
tend to have a
Pandora
bad
than I
end.
did for him. I thought I did a pretty good job defending him against some of the things that were said in chats. And I did stand up for him. He never saw it that way.
He
So
he relentlessly
kicked me
played
out
us
of
both
the
against each
forum
other.
several
But
times.
it's kind of what they do.
You know, he's got theories and conspiracy theories that
Oh my
are
God.
hard for me to buy into, and so we would fight
then
about
don't.
that. You know,
Oh my God, really?
I know
Fuck,
the
what a
people that
fucking
died
honeymoon
in
for
the,
pillow talk that would have been.
borderline massacre in Thousand Oaks, California. It's right behind my mom's house. And I know people that were lost in that. So for him to say it never happened, it's like, how
Whoa,
could you?
he
It
said
happened.
paradise never happened?
So we had some
What the fuck? Wow.
major
Wow.
differences in philosophies.
Clearly, yeah.
And I try to understand his flat Earth, and it's like, actually, you know,
You try to understand his flat Earth.
I might be more of a flat
Really?
earther than I thought, and I believe a lot of things that I'm reading.
Maybe I can explain it to you better.
Whatever.
I'm just saying, if he tells you about it and you still don't get it, how long has it been? Because
And
I can
just
get,
wanted so
give me
much
like 90
less to work
seconds.
out.
I'll help
I
clear the
didn't
ears.
know that he was still doing math. I really didn't know.
Well, does that matter? That's
he
right, because you got the
admitted
0.
to me at one point.
Oh,
He says that he
wow.
slipped.
So you had a conversation with this guy,
And
he said, "Oh, okay, I won't." And then you did what? And then found out he was doing it the whole time. Oh,
And
I see. I
had
see the
gone to
trouble.
Mary in confidence. Fucking Mary.
Mary, really? You went to
mole.
Really? Wow. Well, aren't you the bright girl?
Crying to her.
Wow.
Like,
I'm
Mary,
sorry.
oh my God.
She is very nice. Honestly.
He says he's not doing it anymore, but
So what? I mean, it says.
what?
Test his
She was
hair.
a nurse. She was
It's only like 11K.
her whole life. She testified in court cases.
So
She's
go
very
great.
knowledgeable,
Oh,
and I
Fred to the court. Just by all means, trust her.
I trusted her, and she went right to Pandora.
Wow.
And
Imagine
Pandora,
Wow. And then they blame me, right?
fucking mouth that she is, exposed that on
Exposed
one
what?
of her
With
stupid
Geraldo?
lives.
Wow.
And so I was betrayed by Mary.
Oh no, all of them. Oh, don't bother listing off names. Every single person you've ever known. All of them. Even I. Sorry, Lazarus. It's true. Yeah, they
you know, something so personal and so.
They took all your real friends away from you.
You know, I know a lot of
filled in the gaps with their own.
Who've died in your life.
Yeah, exactly.
And I know that drug addiction is prevalent out there.
Well, it can be. You know.
And I haven't.
Thankfully, there are amazing advances being made in the field of medicine and cure.
Battled with addiction, and I know he lost his brother.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, that does suck. That really does suck.
And I was worried for him because I honestly
imagine having a brother and losing one.
But what if he's really doing it?
Terrible. Still, you know what they say: better to have had a brother and lost than never to have had a brother at all, right?
The only way that he can get help is if he goes into full rehab for 6 months.
Oh Jesus! Okay, well, sorry, you got lied to there.
And he wasn't going to do that. He says, "No, it's not a problem."
Hell on lied to.
No, I dabbled. I don't do it.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I can't believe it.
He does.
Wow.
Smoke pot. That's what he told
me. Oh my God.
So
look.
We'll
talk about this.
Right? For lying about that. You don't know anything about what happened. You think
right.
You know, and you're such a
I should probably hear about what happened.
Putting out I want to punch you in the fucking nose. You know.
Good.
I'm so angry.
That's fine. The other one hit me in the jaw.
And fuck you, Mary, too, for being such a big mouth, going to Pandora.
Oh my God! Really? No kidding.
So,
it might have been MK Ultra Navy control codes. They might have been controlled by military assets to behave in a way that is conducive to some kind of strategic, advantageous goal, and what a normal person wouldn't do, like maybe like a hypnotizing beam. They can spray that scopolamine in the face and order people around, like no shit. So don't hold grudges.
He's been doing meth the whole time. He finally admitted it, and this was after.
Did we just talk about this?
The whole spoof debacle.
Spoof debacle. Is this more of that limited hangout, or is this?
Hoping that he was getting his life on track. He was supposed to be saving money.
What?
Getting things back together.
Who?
And
who?
I couldn't understand why things weren't happening for him.
I can tell you some suggestions.
The addiction was, so prevalent in his life.
Oh.
In the same state. So what do I know?
Wow. Well, there's some news.
It really
some people
became
might
a
not have
reality when the maid found the meth pipe.
Oh.
And
somebody has a maid.
To me a couple months after that. So I guess it happened in
what's that like?
June or July. I'm not sure which month.
Wow. That sucks because it's the hiding it.
Oh,
really
shut
sucks.
up, Pandora. He has hurt you too. I'm so
when
sick
I found
of you
out,
saying, "Oh, what? You
when
all
I found that what's her name was hiding
what?
heroin.
You started. Everything starts and ends with you. So shut up about who's hurt you. I don't care. Nobody cares.
Well, I was just not being that person. I was referring to my awareness of what you're talking about. See, you can't really hear me, but you can.
I'll be right back.
Cool. Welcome to Intermission. I'm Jack Star. I know most of what is being talked about for a change. I don't know everything, though. That seems impolite.
The thing for me is that, I'm still working. I'm trying to earn a living.
Good.
I'm transitioning from one job to another at a certain point, and had to stay focused on work too. So I didn't have time for the bullshit.
What do you make per year?
So we fought a lot. We break up.
Oh my God.
And say, I apologize.
Wow.
But he'd do it again. And so this kind of behavior.
Jesus, really?
Cycle. It's like.
Wow. How long did you put up with that?
I became numb to it, and I wasn't really sincere about wanting to get back together after a certain point. And then, finally, with the whole revelation of she's coming out and asking these people, saying, "Does he do drugs?" And he told, "No, he doesn't. All he does is pot," because that's.
Wait, who said that? Who?
Even though I knew he had a problem in the past, that was in the past.
Wow.
I believed him.
Wow.
Well, I believe you until you give me reason otherwise to believe you. And so,
Wow.
She told me that, well, I need to show you a photo. And she
oh, yeah. Well, I need to explain to you what the context of that photo is.
Meth pipe on the carpet in the bedroom. And it broke my heart.
And what month was that?
And I confronted him after
confronted
that.
him? Wow. When did that happen?
Not available to me.
Wow.
He blocked me.
What
I
the
could
hell?
talk to him on the phone. So
You know, what you did to this woman, not her.
there was
What has been done to this
communication
person is an
And
abhorrent,
sometime
vile
after that,
corruption
September,
of
October. I think I finally spoke to him in November.
most of the laws of
You know,
God.
and he finally admitted, he came clean and said he's been doing it the whole time. He goes, and,
Oh, my God.
You know, I was recording.
So
his
those of you
messages
who are
because
listening to
it's
this,
so
who don't know what's being
outlandish,
talked about
the things that
directly.
he was saying.
Okay, so it turns out there's the meth
We're so
and there's other
outlandish
things.
that it's like,
And a person
I
can
need to
do
remember
the other
this
things
for the next
quite
time he
successfully
wants
for
to
quite a while.
get
But
back
the
to
meth,
and says,
if a person does that for a
sorry, he apologizes.
inevitable
I
consequences
need to remind
develop.
myself of his
Okay?
temper.
Inevitable.
And I played that one
And
video.
apparently
But
someone
you can hear it.
has apparently
The way he
run afoul of
screamed
some of
at
them.
me. And the way he
Ew.
screamed at me, crazy, and it
When was
scares the
that?
shit out of me. I thought, you know, if we're in
Oh.
person, he'll probably slap me in the face. He'll probably punch me.
Well, no wonder
I
she
don't
was
trust
attracted
him.
to what's her name? She's a
So
fighter.
that was my
And then this
feeling
one
about this. And
needs
the
a little bit of
chaos. Now,
self-defense and
here he is
assertiveness training, I
telling
think.
me, you know, we need to pull away from YouTube. We need to get away from all this. And I
He's
deleted
telling
my account.
really? Wow.
I'm really sorry about
Fuck.
deleting my LB account because I had them on my fucking
Yeah, I wish I'd seen that too.
playlist. I had a great radio
Yeah.
music playlist, and I realized after I deleted it, it's like, oh shit, I deleted years of my favorite songs.
Oh. I had a similar
For a
problem.
fucking guy, you know, fuck you,
Right.
Bikini.
Seriously.
So, you know.
See, now I
tried.
don't need to share my
Tried
stories of
every
woe with
which
this
way.
person.
I made mistakes. I would banter back, and you know, he cussed me out.
She
and I cussed
clearly
him back
needs to
even worse.
express them
And,
herself. I'm happy to listen to this.
So he would call me the narcissist, and I just thought I'm really not a narcissist because I don't have that kind of personality to think that I'm better than anybody else. I certainly
What I'm listening
have remorse for the things that I do, and I have the ability to
The things I do.
So
She do-dos.
I didn't make any more parody videos. I
That's a
didn't want
damn
to
crazy shame.
participate in being
Well,
that person I
it's
was
strange how
when I was hanging
someone with
around
a
Pandora.
collaborative partner lack
And
didn't just mysteriously manage to make the right decision.
so anyhow, that's
until now.
You know, that's
weird.
Pretty much the gist of it. I didn't want his story to be public.
Who? Oh,
you know, he
him?
had a right to
Oh, okay,
privacy, but
yeah, he did.
I saw he lost it when he started doxing Spoof.
Exactly.
My husband, and
Yeah.
creating these stories around
Which
them
one?
that were not true. I know the stories that he told
Seriously.
about me were not true.
Right, yeah,
I know that
yeah.
he was calling me a lesbian, and I've never been with a woman. I don't want to be with a woman. And then he would alter that between calling me a lesbian to calling me, you know, fat, ugly, lesbo, cunt, to calling me a whore if I talked to Jason and chat, and then he would come after Jason. And
well, to be
put up
fair,
these
Jason is a pimp.
horrible, you know, kinky videos about You've seen the repeating gap. You've seen the shit he's posted.
I actually haven't seen much of it, but
it was
I can
awful.
get-
It was
yeah.
sick. You know, so it's like I
Yeah,
can't
that's what I
talk
thought, too.
to people in chat.
That's how I
because
know
he come after
that.
people.
Who does?
You know, he came after everybody.
Oh, well, he's not going to do that anymore.
Terrorized me, terrorized everybody.
I'm sorry
You
to
know,
hear that.
so he's going to dox me again, I'm sure.
Well,
And,
can I see these documents
he's an
then?
ugly, hateful person.
Ew. Well,
So,
how fortunate
done
then
with
that
it.
I'm not aligned with them.
yeah, he did. On the day my mother died, I know. You know, and the thing is,
I wasn't around for that.
When you have girlfriends, you know,
It's different when you have a
reach out
penis.
to people.
Right.
I couldn't share it with my sister because she'd probably hire a 500-pound Samoan and go kill him.
Now I know why she called me that one day, though.
She knew what he did, but she knows
Oh,
now,
does she?
and she still wants to hire a 500-pound Samoan to go kill him.
Wow. Well, I think we can do
It's
better.
really bad that he acted so awfully
Yeah.
that it's upset my family.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell my family at the time because I knew if we ever had a chance to get together, if we ever had a chance to mend it and make it work, I didn't want them to know how bad he was. You know, and that's a cycle.
Good news is they probably don't.
When women are hiding what's going on and they keep trying to make it work.
Wow.
It just shows that serious problems there, you know?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. And one of her friends
yeah, Sue,
ought to know better.
You get it.
Why didn't that happen?
You get it. That's why I stopped talking to people.
The mole.
I couldn't say hello. If I said hello, you'd get attacked, or I would get attacked.
Way. Jesus! I'm going to beat the hell out of every single one of them. Fuck being a pacifist. I'm done.
You know, so conquer and isolate, get her away from her friends.
Line them up, motherfuckers, like 10 pins.
Isolate her away from her family.
Wow, what's that like?
It's,
yeah, right?
It's what abusers
fucking
do.
Sucks.
He's a fucking abuser.
Wow. Motherfuckers.
He's going to deny it. He's going to, you know, he's
going to fucking rue the day is what they're going to fucking do.
I'm a narcissist. I'm so bad. All right, fine, go ahead.
Are you really? No way.
Mention it all. You know, just.
I bet I'm fatter.
You've already hurt me every way you possibly can.
Wow. You know this.
So this is my turn to tell my story. Have I been a perfect girlfriend? Hell no, I haven't. You know, it's hard to get along with him. You know what he's like.
No, I think she's been a perfect girlfriend.
Get frustrated. He would hang up on me all the time.
Wow.
We couldn't finish one conversation. I don't think we had a complete conversation ever.
Wow. What?
And when we did, when times were good, they were really good. And so that's why it was so fucking hard, because
I don't have any grudge against this person.
So badly, but you know what? It was just,
and it also might not be the person I'm thinking of.
Because
however, I mean, I'm not sure which one.
He would always revert back to this really ugly behavior.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that. That's a playbook thing. It really sucks.
So it really, it fucking hurts to see the lies that are being told about Spoof that hurt me, because I knew the truth. I knew that she opened her heart and her home
what about
to somebody who needed help.
What about?
And I couldn't help it. I couldn't have him come live with me.
She did that.
He's a smoker, and this is a non-smoking household. I cannot have him here. And
he's a smoker, though. He is, or wait. I thought he was not. I thought he wasn't doing drugs at all.
Her husband was generous.
So he's a smoker of meth or a smoker of cigarettes, or what?
For free. You had a free place to live.
Right.
Anyhow. Spoof told that whole story, so I'm not going to relive it.
Okay.
But what I will say
I guess maybe I'll have to listen to it.
It bothered me a lot knowing that there was new triangle being formed between Pandora and Rubini, and now
yeah, I found that disturbing as well.
Oh
God!
The idea
fuck
of
that
them
guy.
teasing out the story. He kept teasing out the story.
Right.
Pandora and Rubini were going to have a channel. They were going to do lives. They were going to
seriously.
And he was doing this to hurt Spoof because he was already putting out the stories, and he's going to tell his side of the story. And it's like, the story is you fucked up. You had a good thing living in a place for free. Your bills were being paid.
More or less.
And you were smoking meth in her house.
That's terrible.
And you should have had enough respect for her not to do that in her house.
Well, did
you're
she?
So entitled. You're such a
one?
Narcissist that you think you can do no wrong,
Uh,
and that everybody has to bow to you.
Now I know I can do wrong.
That way.
But the
and
other one,
people are going to hurt your feelings, and people are not going to like
Aren't
you,
they?
and you're going to get people who are going to criticize the broadcast.
That's largely why I'm not
criticized in
complaining too much.
LGAB. You got criticized in LGAB. You got criticized by the people.
Technically, I never participated in LGAB.
Who I don't know. Maybe the people that were with you were for you, or the people who were commenting.
I don't have any of those.
You were so upset about the people who were criticizing you. It's like, you know what? So
this is the.
What did Art Bell do? Did Art Bell go after everybody and dox everybody? Did Heather Wade go after everybody and want to kill?
I see what they did. Wow.
You went on Angie's Live and made a fucking fool out of yourself, saying you were going to kill everybody. I thought,
oh my God.
oh my God.
I don't remember that. Why does a man get to say that online?
Unabomber. He's going to be the next Ted Kaczynski. Wow. I was really thinking.
Oh yeah, that's right. Those people exist.
I don't know this guy. I want to get as far away as possible from him. I know Angie couldn't have that.
Well.
It was really disturbing.
Wow. Yeah, I can imagine. Very persuasive too.
Yeah.
You'd be amazed what they told me about you.
I never wanted any of this to be public.
Oh, I don't know how much of it is public.
Because it came after Spoof.
Well, next time something bothers you that's public, let me know what it is, and then I'll perhaps put a spin on it for you.
I started using things against her. And making up stories. And I know he's making up stories about her because he made up stories about me. So I don't believe anything he fucking says, and I don't believe anything Pandora says. They're fucking liars. They will use things to hurt. Use things against you to hurt you. That's what they do. So his credibility is in the toilet with me.
Thanks for letting me know.
Pandora's credibility is in the toilet. I don't believe either one of them. That's why I'm speaking up tonight, because I'm so sick.
I think that's a good idea. Thank you.
The demented, twisted lies. She's,
it really is the nicest apology I've ever heard.
She's so obsessed with
I'd be crying except my face is on
and twisting these stories about women who want men. It's like, why was she so obsessed about Evelyn? Why? Why
I can tell you that.
Was she so insistent that I get in between the two of them and flirt with him? Why?
Oh God!
Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird for a grown woman to be meddling so much?
A little bit,
weird. And it's really weird that she painted me into this weird position of being the scorned lover. Honey, no way.
What the fuck?
No way.
What's going on?
And,
weird, huh?
And then Rubini had to run with it too. And so Rubini picked up on the story.
Yeah, it's almost like it was almost like a planned psychological operation almost.
Alive.
What do you think?
She had to keep that, and so he used it against me and doxed my full name, my city, and said that I'm into
I don't even know that.
Jeff B. and that I wanted something like I wanted rough sex with Jeff B. That was his title. To fucking hurt me. It's like, Jesus Christ,
That does seem fairly painful.
Put out my occupation, put out my city,
I don't even know what you do.
My name, anything that can be searched in a Google search. That's
I don't know what to type, frankly.
To do that to me.
Well, it might have saved your life.
Because I defended Spoof. Because I had to come out and say, hey, this did not happen. You should have kept quiet. You should have left quietly. Spoof wouldn't have said one word to you. The reason why Spoof came out, again, it's like you push this to the limit. You lie, and you're going to get feedback about it. So Spoof had to come out and say what happened. She didn't want to tell anybody.
What happened?
I think she was getting stressed out. She finally told.
What did happen? You can tell me
what's her face? The lady from Ohio.
Oh God!
And then the lady from Ohio told her friend who was a panel host with Groper. So Groper knew about it 2 weeks before the story got leaked. So Rubini, with his paranoid brain, thinking that Spoof is in cahoots with Groper. He's thinking, oh, she's telling everything to Groper, and that Groper knows everything.
Well, basically, everybody's against you except me.
Bought him a computer so that she can spy on him, hack into him. Yeah, so what's Spoof's Amazon? Yeah, can I buy the tracker? Is that
Queen
extra?
on his Nazi already still owes me for a computer.
So that I'm going to give it to my roommate, and okay. Yeah, I want to make sure I track his activity.
Right.
Crazy. But that's what he thought. He thought that, and this is part of his paranoia. And so I guess this is part of drug addiction, when you're on meth, you get paranoid.
Well, it's part of megalomania and being in charge of something
ridiculous. His phone was being
ridiculous.
Tracked. He thought his computer was a brand new computer from Amazon, loaded with a tracking device on it.
Yes, that's how it works.
No, I don't think that is an option when you're buying a computer off of Amazon.
Okay, well, you don't know how it works. Trust me.
No, Spoof should not hack into my mainframe. Stop that. But that's the
Pandora is actually actively harassing right now.
Pandora, just shut up already. Because there wasn't any need to call the cops. There was a conversation. Hey.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Okay, I promise I won't do it again. It wasn't anything where she feared from her life. It was a guy who was living in her house. He wasn't going to hurt her.
Right.
You know, he's obsessed with YouTube. He's ranting about YouTube things going on.
Oh, God.
When he talked to her, you know, they had different shifts. She's told the story, but it wasn't anything like she had to call the cops on him. She just wanted him to leave at that point. It's like, okay, you have to go.
And,
you know, so he got pissed, and so his way of going was going out with a bang and by doxing her online. Now, how stupid is that?
Now, I didn't dox her online. Someone else doxed her.
Money to move out, and you doxed her.
Yeah, right? I didn't do that.
So, of course she's pissed. Of course she's going to come out and say something.
Yeah, her ploy didn't work. She's been pissed ever since.
She's told the story. She's not lying. But Pandora and Rubini wanted to do a live. He wanted to come out and tell his
why
story.
does that dude get to do anything?
Tell his story.
Well, we should have a roundtable.
Well, the story is you fucked up. You were doing drugs in her house. You're down on your luck.
Whose
Need
house?
money.
Whose luck?
You weren't making much money. You're underemployed. You know, you're this big shot producer.
Isn't that weird?
Why don't you go and find a job somewhere? Because you know why? Because everything.
Yeah, I do know why, actually. No,
no, you're too good for everything. You can't.
No, that's not true.
You know what? I had to hustle my ass.
See, this
when Pandora
this is the fractured reality.
Blasting me, saying that she didn't know who I was and that I'm not who I say. She does that with everybody. You know.
Why'd you have to deal with that person?
I don't know who she
is. Fuck, I know why.
I'm a woman who's hustling her ass off because
I'll tell you about that later.
One career opportunity blew up. Didn't have it anymore. I had to find something else. When you're a 1099 contract worker, I am my own boss.
What the fuck?
You know, that's the way it goes. You know, but Pandora, you were too occupied with.
You were maneuvered to be vulnerable in that position.
Yeah, you were getting divorced. You had your own problems. You know, everybody's got their own problems.
Was I getting divorced?
You're too selfish.
Was I married?
Anything going on?
Who married me?
Else's life.
How did that happen?
I was trying to tell you, you know, at the time that you're busy with your divorce and your drama with the trio. And instead
which
you had
trio,
to make it like some weird conspiracy that, you know, I'm not who I say I am. And you know why I came on live on panel? I'm not afraid to say who I am. It's like, this is the real me. There's nothing fake about me. I'm not lying.
No, I like it.
You know, and I'm sick of people trying to say and paint a different narrative of who I am. Yeah, you have been selfish. You've been a fucking brat. And I emailed you this past month because you and Rubini were insistent on doing some fucking live, and I didn't want it to happen. I said, how could you do this? He's doxed you. Why now? You know why? Because yes, you wanted to do something to hurt Scoop, and I knew that, and I didn't want that to happen. She's been through enough.
Okay, so what's happening is that I'm not hearing her directly. She's not hearing me directly, but somebody is passing messages back and forth because I guess there's one of them contact things. Whoever this person is, that's not her. And then if they're claiming it's her, well, I'm sure that's temporary. There's a lot of people named AFS. That's fine. Well, that's because I just see it's getting scrambled.
I just don't understand why it's so fucking important for you, Pandora, to paint the narrative to hurt people. You hurt me a lot. You hurt Spook. You hurt Rubini. That's why he came after you. That's why he doxed you. You know that parody that they did about on South Park about Harry and Meghan. You know, he came out with a book and they called it. Harry came out with a book. Wow. Well, you know what? Rubini Gab is wah Gab because that's all it is. He gets his feelings fucking hurt all the time. I'm gonna dox you. I'm gonna expose you. So he doxes people. And then he takes it down. He's like, oh, well, I don't want to permanently damage you, so I'm going to remove it.
Yeah, I know, right? But that's all bullshit because it goes into the Library of Congress anyway.
So I'm just going to take it back. So it's like, you know, a cat scratching you and digging their claws in, and you still have the scars there. They're still there, even though you took it down. But what it does is it leaves
and then what needed to come down and why?
That you're so emotionally destructive because you had your feelings hurt.
Look who's talking.
that you have to destroy other people.
Who's doing this? Is it Pandora and David and who? Is the common element here you?
Shut up, Pandora. You knew Rubini enough from what you heard from Miller, and you didn't like him. You had an opinion about him. So shut up. Such a liar.
You should call me. Not immediately, but you should. Well, or immediately. Why not? Now, this thing about no drugs. You have a zero tolerance? Okay, well, I got one beer. So I got to pour it down.
I lied about my age at first. It's like, hell, I don't want anybody to know my age. He doesn't need to know my age. I don't even know if we're going to see each other in 2 weeks. So what the fuck, you know? And he's younger than me.
I got a beer.
Of what? I lied about that. There's not much I can say I lied about. I don't know. I'm sure Rubini has a laundry list of things I've lied about. But honestly, there's just certain things that people are not entitled to know. You know, that's the bottom line. It's my story to tell, and if I want to tell it, I'll tell it. But if I don't, you don't need to know. You're on a need-to-know basis.
Well, fortunately, I don't think that I need to know anything. I think it's I need to tell you.
I don't know what's happening here, Jack Star. It's 1 in the morning for me. What is a super serial? You're asking me, did you know how you changed? Was it strategic to protect yourself? Or did it just come over you? Well, I think when you're emotionally distraught, when you're worried, when you're anxious, when you don't have solid footing in what's going on, yeah, you do act differently. So I might have come across differently, you know. And I had a couple of about-face career changes. Like I said, I am not afraid of work, even if I have to go work at Home Depot or Lowe's. You're damn right I will. You know, I am a hustler. I will not stop because something happened in my life. It's like, no, you keep going. You find a way. And I made it through until I got into the right spot. So I'm back in the saddle with a good position, and I'm doing all right. But yeah, I went through a lot of shit trying to reestablish myself after, you know, a couple of company transitions. You know, personally, I had to reformulate what I was doing. So, you know, when he criticized me for that too. Called me an order taker, if you only knew. So, you know what? I'll fucking be an order taker any day of the week if it means I got a paycheck. Okay? You know, I admire people who have a good work ethic, and I loathe people who complain. And, you know, the Book of Wah, or Wagab, really was draining me. And I was getting sick and tired of the preoccupation with people on the Gabs and in YouTube. And he would say, I was a panel whore.
Really?
Maybe I was a panel whore with Pandora at a certain time. I was up there. I mean, I was involved in her channel for about 9 months. So yeah, like I said, I won't deny it. I played my hand. I had my part, and that's my cross to bear. But I don't run away from it. I don't hide the truth. I don't deny what I've done. So fuck you for saying that I am a liar or I a narcissist. Nope, not going to get me on that. I took the test. I thought, oh, you're calling me a narcissist? Really? Am I the, you know, and I'm so conscientious. That's who I am. Conscientious from being a kid, from being a little kid. I've always been the one who's always admitting fault, always admitting guilt. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, it's my fault. You know, always feeling guilty.
I remember that.
And that's my personality. That's my
they ran out of
who I am. I am the one who always takes the blame for shit. So when somebody calls me out as a narcissist, I question it and think, oh my God, am I the narcissist? Am I? You know what it is? It's a healthy sense of confidence. And I do have that. I do have confidence in myself. I believe in myself because I work fucking hard to get where I'm at in life. And I've established myself, and I know my shit in my career. And nobody
no wonder I wanted your advice.
Take that away from me.
Good.
And I have the right to be confident in who I am. I know what I want in my life. And I'm very hard to get along with because I am so secure in what I want. And it's definitely not a smoker. It's not somebody who does drugs. And so that's why he came across as, I don't do drugs, I don't smoke,
wow.
I
got played.
You know, in the end, in the very end, he said, your fucking veganism is for shit, you're sick, and you're mentally ill, and
oh my God,
so what else did
what a
he call
douche.
Me?
Everything that he was.
I will never stop doing drugs, and I will always eat. You know, the true self came out. It's like, okay, speak to me, baby. Tell me all about it.
Sounds like he's copying one of my scripts.
You know, he had to reveal his true self. This is the way it's going to be, and I'm the man, and I'm the man, and you're the woman, and you're going to listen to me, and that's the way it is, and that's enough, and that's it.
What? Is that for real? Come on. Is there tape on that?
Right, no. Yeah, no, that's not the way it's going to be. Yeah, I want a strong man in my life. Yeah, I like conservative relationship. But
that makes sense.
I'm also not going to take abuse.
You have how many kids?
And I'm not going to take anybody who's hanging up on
me. Don't tell me.
And calling me names, and then coming back and saying, I apologize. Why don't you ever apologize?
Oh yeah, like that one girl. Oh God, what a nightmare.
Because I do apologize, but I don't hand out apologies like candy.
Right. And then when somebody says they're sorry, it generally means you're going to do it again.
And because I'm not really keen on staying in this relationship anymore. You know, at a certain point you think,
what a good idea.
Not worth it. Just not worth it.
I agree. Well,
so I don't know.
See, now by process of deduction, since I don't have a relationship, I know she's not talking about me.
If anybody has any questions.
Yeah, I do. What's your number?
Rodney, you really need to mind your own business. I haven't made anybody moderators here. I'm not.
Rodney is scum.
So, does anybody need to be booted?
I don't think so. Is Rodney here?
You got reported to YouTube for being awesome, Jason. Oh, well, that's a good report. Jackstar has a question. Can you buy me a drink? Yes, you can buy me a drink. Okay.
That goes for all 5 of you.
All of this is silly, Pandora. No, you know what? I asked you, Pandora. Okay, let's talk about the last time I talked to you in an email. Because I thought it was important. It's like, you know what? I know you lied about me. I know you made up this story about me being after Jeff, which was never true.
Oh my God.
And I wanted you to finally come clean about it and admit it. And to this day, you called me every name in the book. You sent me back a nasty email.
Yeah.
And it was all about how I'm awful and never talk to you again. And all I wanted to do was tell you at the beginning of the email, I said,
wow.
I hate to send this to you at this time. I know you're dealing with something and you have my sympathy. I'm sorry to hear you're going through something. And read this later, is what I said. But I really wanted you to come clean about what you did, and you still won't do it to this day. You deny it to this day that you lied about me. You deny it.
Lied about you. I suppose I might have. Not intentionally.
Lied about you. I'm not looking.
I don't think so.
Until you come clean and say the truth, I don't want to hear anything else from you, because you're a liar. And everybody knows it. Everybody knows you're a liar. Everybody knows Miller. Oh, that's the other thing.
So
you lied and said that I was after Miller, that I wanted to go date Miller.
Whoa.
Are you kidding me? Oh,
Which
no.
Miller?
No, I never even wanted to talk to Miller. I only did that because, again, as a friend, I had your back, and you said, please tell him to please unblock me. So
I didn't say that.
reluctantly, I went to go talk to him, and you knew I didn't like Miller, because I thought he was drunk and he was rude to you and he didn't treat you well. But I talked to him for you because I wanted that for you, because I was a friend to you. And so what do friends do? They help each other. You never helped me. I helped you. And you stabbed me back for it.
Really? You sure about that? Pretty sure you're mistaken.
If Miller's so awesome, then go give him a big old kiss and
no fucking way.
have fun with him, but stop lying about me.
Pandora. Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. See, there's the. You hear the bell? There you go. I'm here to help.
Yeah, so block.
No, you don't have to come to the house. Get real.
Where are you?
Now, see, she's triggered. She's triggered. You hear that? Yeah. Now I can't cure triggering. I don't think I'd want to. But whatever this person's been doing. Hear that? Piece of shit. What does that even fucking mean?
There
right?
you go. Blocked.
Yeah. Who is it? Who's blocked?
Okay. Well, let's see. It's 1 in the morning. I need sleep. I gotta work tomorrow.
Good night.
So, yeah. So I've exposed everything. I've mentioned it all. Okay. How about that?
I didn't hear a word of it.
Told my story.
Oh yeah, because there's a 3-hour thing that happened before that I didn't get to see. I didn't get to see. So maybe it happened. Maybe it didn't.
I created a playlist called Pandora Playlist. I've got it on this channel, and I've got it on
Oh sure. I'm going to use the name of the person who I don't want to hear from anymore.
My Sunny channel, which go ahead, make fun of my name, Sunny. I've had that channel since I was in my vegan days with all my vegan friends, and it was Sunny Boots, and so now I kept the channel. So I don't give a fuck if you make fun of that channel. I deleted my LP channel.
Who makes fun of this person?
Once you make a channel, another channel,
who has pissed this woman off so much?
Get the rights to do StreamYards because your phone number is already registered to the other channels. So I had the Feeding Gap channel, I had this channel, that channel. It's like, shit, I ran out of channels, so I can't use my Sunny channel to do live streaming. And so that's why I kept this channel, is because I've had it. Pandora, go jump off a bridge until you say what you need to say, which is to admit your underhanded, nasty thing that you said about me to put me in that fucking triangle. I don't want to hear anything from you.
It's possible Pandora can't actually do that.
Okay.
It's possible that Pandora is not a real person.
Read a few things here.
Right. I mean it. AI construct. Did you? See, here's the thing about blocking. Temporary benefits at best.
Hey, you were blocked.
Who?
2 channels. That's what he's got. 2 channels. Sneaky. You were blocked. Don't come back.
Who? Who? Don't come back. Who's being? I can instruct the hounds of hell to hunt him down. See,
oh yeah, I know Lady Scrapper, that's awful. He's just a gross human being. He's stuck. I just consider it a brain condition. He's stuck, and he's stuck on being a mean asshole.
Now who is that again? Oh, right.
So you're not blocked on my channel.
Inverse chiral, yeah, that one. Exactly. See that? Inverse projection. It's not me. It never was me.
Yeah. He deserves to be blocked, so that's why. Well, you were never
imagine the effect the original
channel. Don't come back.
Yeah, Rodney, I wish
I
I
don't
looked like
feel
a
good
person.
about doing this. I honestly don't. It makes me sick. But it also makes me sick to see people like Pandora and Rubini painting a story.
Yeah, agreed.
Twisting it to make themselves feel better. And you know the thing about this that I know is that I didn't need to do this. I know that people already know they're liars.
This is better than I was going to do. How about that? I mean it. Best apology I've ever heard.
Later, the soft porn tape was not Pandora's idea. She liked the idea. She wanted me to make insulting videos about Josie. That's what she wanted. She liked it that I was making fun of Jeff and Evelyn. She was all for that, but she didn't point a gun at my back and make me do anything. I am totally responsible for the little videos that I made because I was poking fun at people and I was being sardonic. I was being a Richard Royber, and that's not a good place to be. It's
we have bad role models,
and I feel bad about it, and I haven't done it again. And that's the thing about apologies. If you're listening to this, Rubini.
Who would listen to anything else? This is the best apology.
When you apologize, and Pandora, when you apologize, it means that you're sorry for what you did, and it also means that you're not going to do it again.
Well, I agree with you. However, some cultures,
have I got frustrated with people? Because
I don't have to have alcohol.
Situations, yeah, and they felt it. They felt my
clearly a big pot of hibiscus tea.
Because I'm very forthright. But again,
since when?
Everybody's got their own path to follow, and people were holding out hope. People were believing that a person could change, and I guess I was so far gone that I was like mind blown that people would still give Pandora a chance. Like, what the fuck? How many times do you want to be hurt by this woman?
I'm kind of wondering this myself.
I just found my limit earlier than other people.
I'm going to sleep. Fuck the gym. Okay.
Again, these people know what I'm talking about. You know, I've been hurt, rude, maybe, frustrated, irritated, and I needed to be more kind and gentle because everybody comes at their own realization in their own due time. So it's not my job to push my storyline on anybody else. It's my
well, actually,
I handle things. I came to realize things about Rubini that other people were far more advanced than I was. And
when I tell you what he told me,
I needed to learn that.
When I tell you what he told me,
and other people had
no one else is going to hear
that I wasn't a part of, and I again
what's that like?
I learned my
when I tell you
being too trusting of people.
Well,
and I was really hoping for the best.
Maybe just don't trust at all. How about that? Bring a bodyguard. I don't care. I'll buy him a drink too. Yeah, I'm rolling with Joe. They'll never find me. I'm way cooler than Al Capone.
And it didn't. Okay, so I don't know. I don't think there's anything.
I'm like the penguin if he was a Virgo.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry that
I'm so glad to hear that, really, because I'm sorry too.
How you doing?
I'm also insulated from civil and criminal penalties.
I'm sorry it had to be this way.
Me too. Yeah. Apparently this was the only way it could be
accomplished.
And
I'm sorry that some people need that they have to tear other people down with lies. That it makes me want to come out of the woodworks and tell the stories. And I've heard.
Wow. That seems so unnecessary when it could have been. When somebody could have just not stolen my goddamn phone.
And I've heard.
And not stolen my phone calls. And not done this and not done that. This motherfucker. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one's a robot. 5 people. By the way, who is AC Slater? Is that
pain as well. There's been a lot of damage.
These are all robots now. These are like that scene in Sneakers when they trace. No, not Sneakers. When they trace the call and they like run up the stairs.
Just
and
don't learn,
there's 2 payphones.
Asshole. You're blocked 3 times now. Rodney.
Am I? Oh, yeah.
Get the hint.
Exactly.
Get out.
See? Yeah. See, that's what she's dealing with. And if only there was something that could be done.
God.
Right?
Anyways, I gotta.
I'm just standing here. I'm doing alchemy.
So.
Yeah, you should.
Thank you for listening.
I would tuck you in, but it seems ill-advised at this juncture. Amelia's unslept. Well, I'm not surprised. She does meth all the fucking time. You're surrounded by people who use meth, by the way.
I really am.
I'm not going to type anymore in the chat.
Your fucking veil of tears.
Now, that person. Do you hear that? See me around. Hey, buy you a drink. I need a link. I need a URL. Let's see. Is she going to just run off? Those are not fake tears. That's real shit. Okay, so I think. Yep, there we go. It's gone. Live with StreamYard is done. You know, that was probably not pre-recorded, but it actually could have been. They got this technology. There is this technology that I won't name at the moment, but getting that level of connection between two planets. Let's say it's entirely feasible to do it backwards and forwards at the same time, given that some universes are chirally reflected from one another. That person, I don't know precisely who they are, other than LB. I do know that an astounding number of people that I have talked to were aware of some sort of phenomenon involving things for a long bloody time. Okay? They didn't reveal that information to me at all. Instead, they exploited it for their own purposes. It's not cool. Not cool at all. I'm going to have to listen to that and see if it's suitable, and then I'll have to wait a while until my channel gets less of a strike or whatnot. Yeah, I got problems getting my message out. Why is that? What's that like? You know, I can answer more of those questions later if they're written down. Okay? It is pretty late. I love you. Good night.